Alrighty, what's your name?
Mark.
Mark, I'm Rick.
No,
is your last name Martin or?
Gilbert.
Okay, not Mark Martin?
No.
Okay.
Not quite.
Just checking.
They ever put a ringer in on you?
I haven't had one yet. I'm waiting on the day. Somebody goes 200 miles an hour and then...
They shut your deal off?
Yeah, exactly.
Put Jeff Gordon in.
Put Jeff Gordon in here and dress him up like they do in the commercial.
Yeah.
All right, Mark, you pretty good on a stick shift?
Yeah.
Okay. When you leave here, what we'll do, we'll leave at about 2,000 RPM. Just try and get your RPMs about 2. That'll get you going, and then once you get rolling, you can shift at about 4. So I'll walk you through it. Just think about 2,000 and then 4. So look over here, Brandy. Give her a thumbs up there. All right, we're going to follow this red car out here. So the red car is going to pull away. We're going to tuck up behind him. And we're just going to follow him around the apron until we get to the backstretch there. You can practice if you want. Go for it. First, second, just standard H pattern.
Okay.
Piece of cake. All right, when we get to the backstretch there, what we're going to do, I'm going to have you move all the way out to the wall, all the way out to that outer lane up there. The outer lane is where you want to be down the backstretch there. Everybody comes off that last corner and they want to run the middle or bottom. Go ahead and stay in that outer lane. I mean, the wall's not going to jump out and bite you or nothing.
This is when we get out on the backstretch.
Yes, it'll look just like this, and this will be like the outer lane, the one closest to the right. But that'll give you a good line of sight so you can see on entry.
Down to one car. What's wrong with the 243? Back to one car down, back it down. Good, buddy. I'm coming in. The throttle's stuck.
Sorry, they had a little issue out there.
That's my brother-in-law.
Is it? Which one?
Going to Kirby if you wanted to.
And my father-in-law behind 4.
Okay.
Bill, go ahead and go around him on the outside. He's down on the apron. How many laps you got left, Bill? 1. I'm coming to checkers. Go ahead and give him another hot nap. Coming to checkers, big block. Okay, go ahead and get your speed back up. I'll throw checkers the next time you come around.
Okay, so are
Are you cylinder power?
You got it started back up and it's working now. You want me to keep going?
10-4, keep going. It'll probably reset itself. Just keep going. Keep your finger on the trigger.
I'll copy that.
All right, I think they're done talking. Yeah, we're just going to follow this red car out, jump into that outer lane, like I said, down the backstretch, and the line around here, you're going to lift at that cone. We're going to go from that cone all the way down to that bottom lane, roll the bottom lane through the corners,
Go ahead and give him another hot nap.
and then back up to the wall. So wall, down to the bottom lane, back up to the wall. Piece of cake. I'll walk you all through that. This front straightaway is a little tricky here. It's got what they call a double dog leg deal. So it's about the only tricky part of this track. When you come off that last corner, just keep a little wheel in it and start rolling back down to the grass. We'll apex the grass and then go back out to the wall, and then we're going to turn and do the same thing, back down to the grass and down to the wall. All you're doing really is when you come off that last corner, you'll see the dotted lines and everything. All you're doing is making a shortcut out of it. So we'll shortcut down to the grass, back up, and then down to the grass again and back up. So it'll take you a couple laps to figure it out. But
Okay.
and you're doing a King's deal, right?
No, I'm just...
The rookie deal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, but you said go up to the wall, but we're staying on the apron until we get
Yes,
around the
yes.
backstretch.
We're just going to follow this guy. Do what he does. And when you get to the backstretch, I'll make sure there's no cars coming, and then we'll move out onto the
Go ahead and fire
racetrack.
the Coca-Cola and 18.
All right, clutch in. Let him get rolling, and then, like I said, about 2,000 RPM, 2,500, somewhere in between there.
Okay.
Roll the Coca-Cola and 18.
All right, he's going to get rolling here.
3.
I think he stalled it.
One car low on the back.
Just tell me
All
what...
right, go for it.
Who are we looking for again, sir? I thought that was Harry's checker. Harry's into, y'all keep digging, see if we can get in front of him. line here. Stay down. Let him come by. He's at full speed. Just stay on the apron when he gets by.
All right, we're going to stay down. We're going to let this 243 go by us, that orange Loctite car.
Gotcha.
Let him buzz around us, and as soon as he buzzes around us, then we got a clear racetrack. You can move up a little bit.
Yeah, go straight out.
All right, he's coming up now. All right, go ahead and pull on up. Go ahead and pull on up. Fourth gear, all the way up. Bottom lane's where you want to be through the corner here. If that guy's going to hold us up, I'll move him out of the way and we'll make a pass on the right, so don't worry about him. Ease back into the gas here. This is where it gets tricky. You're going to go back to the wall, go to the outside wall. There you go, back down to the grass. Then we're going to go back up to the wall. And then do the same thing again. Back down to the grass, back down to the grass. There you go, back up to the wall. See how it's kind of just a little shortcut? Yeah. Back down to the bottom lane. You can take your foot off the clutch. You won't need it anymore. Start easing back to the gas. Now stay in this bottom lane till you pass that dot. When you pass that dot, move to the outside lane, and you can give us some gas. Now keep it in that outside lane if you can. And don't turn till you get to that cone. Off the gas, now turn down to the bottom, all the way down to the bottom. Off the gas, just let it coast. Coast it all the way to that cone. We'll pick the gas back up. And we'll go back up to the wall. Back down to the grass. Back up to the wall. If you do it just right, you don't even turn the wheel. Back down to the grass. There you go, all the way up to that cone. Perfect, man, just like that. Good job, Mark. Back down to the bottom. Most people it takes forever to figure that out. Back to the gas. There you go, back out to the wall and you can squeeze the gas. Good, let her eat. There you go, nice and smooth, just let it coast all the way to that cone. Start looking for that double cone and you can start squeezing the gas. Back up to the wall, all the way up to the wall, to the grass. There you go, right up to the wall. That's perfect, man. Perfect. Down to the grass, back up to the cone. Nice job. Off the gas, all the way down to the bottom. Looking good, Mark, looking good. Squeeze the gas. Back up to the wall. Let her eat.
I can feel it getting faster.
Yeah, you're doing good, man. Every lap, just try and get a little more out of it if you can. Back up to the wall. Go ahead and carry some speed all the way down the straightaway. All the way to that cone. Back to the gas. Start squeezing the gas. There you go. Back up to the wall. Job. Looking good, Mark. Keep hitting your marks, man. You're doing a great job. You sure your last name's not Mark? Let her eat.
believe how good it hooks up.
Yeah, plenty of grip. You can do this for 500 miles with 40 other guys, couldn't you?
Yeah, right.
Nice job, Mark. All right, you just got checkers. When you get to the back stretch, we're going to roll down to that bottom white line there and follow that red car in. Great job, man. Wait till you get to the back stretch there. We'll flatten out a little bit. There you go. And you can just dip right below it. Perfect. Nice job, man. What'd you think?
That's great.
Pretty cool?
Yeah. It's almost harder to drive them slow than it is.
It is.
Fast.
The faster you get going, it almost that's where it wants to.
That's where the car wants to work.
Exactly. And go ahead and stay up to the right a little bit. We don't want to stay down in that dirt and stuff. Just touch a little brake pedal. Make sure you can feel it. We'll kick it in neutral here, and we'll coast on in.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can go ahead and neutral it. He's going kind of slow there, so we'll just kind of stay behind him. Let's see what we got up there. He's probably going to park on the left side of the cone. We'll just go to the outer lane there on the right. So you just go to the right side of him and park right up there by the cone right next to him.
That didn't scare you any?
No, did good, man. Made my job easy. Like I said, most people, it takes forever to figure that straightaway out.
Right.
You got it on lap 2. I mean, you figured it out.
Cool.
That's normally what I struggle with, is trying to get people to, not do this down the straightaway and
Right, just let the car.
let it do its deal, man.
Right.
Good job. You want to do a backflip off the door? Or? You're welcome.